Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is my review on the arc I got of Little Liquid Darlings by Melanie Golding. I enjoyed this book so much. It wasn't, I could say it was a quick read, even though I mostly only read on the weekends now. But it was so interesting and intriguing, especially like the whole folklore aspect of it. I enjoyed this so much. So basically it's about a mother who has twins, and there's this woman who appears to her in the hospital, and she's like, I want to switch out your babies for mine. I want my babies to have a good life, etc. So she's like, she calls 911 and she goes crazy. So there's the perspective of the mother, and then the perspective of the detective who's helping her, who kind of answers the call. Her boss of the detective is like, no, that's not a priority, you know, trying to sweep it under the rug because they think it's a mental health issue. And the woman's husband in the story is a jerk. He is a full-on jerk. Like, he was just not very understanding. He was not helping her with the babies, hence why she was like in a mental state of distress. And it tugged a little bit, like, damn, this woman is actually taking care of these two twins by herself, hardly getting any sleep. Her husband's being a jerk. She's seeing this woman try to take her babies, so she's like on edge, and she doesn't ever leave the house for like weeks. And then finally, it does happen that something happens to the babies, and she goes berserk, and she's like, those are not my babies. So when the detective is like, finally appears again to her, and she's like, those are not my babies, those are not my babies, and she's losing her shit because, you know, the babies disappeared, and when they come back she's like, those are not my babies. So she goes into the mental hospital, and the detective is still trying to help her even in the mental hospital. So it's like an investigation, trying to see if she's right, trying to see if the person who found the babies has anything to do with the missing babies. It was like, it's more of a psychological, I feel like it was a psychological thriller. So yeah, I enjoyed this so much. I don't want to spoil this book for you, but I gave this book 4 stars. It was so delicious. And I've never read anything like this with like a folklore, you know, kind of vibe and stuff like that. So I also enjoyed that some of the chapters, they're all dated, the chapters, and timed, which is really interesting. And some chapters, let me see if I can find it, have like quotes from like the fairy tales, and I'm trying to find it. Yeah, like on page 123, chapter 17, they talk about, you know, there's a quote from Coon Shorts. The Nakurt is a small green person that lives in the water and has a great desire for human children. If they have not yet been baptized, he will steal them, leaving his own children in their place. So there's like a lot of quotes in here. She did so well. It was my first book reading from Melanie Golding, and I'm so glad I got this art. This is something I definitely will reread because it was so good, and it was a quick read. It wasn't something that drawn down, and all the pieces fell together so beautifully. So if you're looking for a good quick read with folklore, psychological, mystery, definitely pick up Little Darlings by Melanie Golding. So that's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like, subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video 2 to 3 times a week.